I wanted to do real things. I didn't want to spend a whole summer working on a side project that would never see the light of day. And by and large, I've definitely gotten to do that. In my first 2-3 days here, I was already pushing code out to production.
This summer, I had a lot of ownership over my project, and I'm just an intern, which is amazing that they gave me that trust and responsibility. I also think that my project is relevant and meaningful to the company, which makes it really exciting to come to work.
Every change I make definitely is reflected somehow. I'm not just working in a corner someplace in something they'll never be seen. I'm working on stuff that's highly used, highly accessible, and definitely has an impact.
Knowing that working on these projects will lead to people benefiting from what I do is something super compelling, and I think really sets Squarespace apart from other companies.
One thing that I thought was really great about the internship was just that there were no toy projects. My very first line of code that I committed there was a fix on a real product that our customers were actually using. So that level of trust was pretty cool.
When you come here as an intern, you feel like a full-time employee, and that's what we try to aim for. You come in and you're not just an intern.
If you want more front-end work versus back-end work, you can do that. Or if you want to learn about specific technologies, you can do that as well. So that the internship is actually something useful and something relevant when you exit Squarespace and go back to your college.
It's a very hands-on environment. Even as an intern, you get to be involved in a lot of the strategy and implementation of all of the initiatives. For Pride Weekend, we did an installation with Geronimo balloons, and I actually had one of the journalists come and I met with her, and it turned into a great article on the West Village patch, and it was my very first press placement ever, and I was very excited about it.
I really appreciated my mentor Craig and my manager Naz. It was just nuggets of knowledge that I had never even thought about, things that weren't so specific to my project or even Squarespace, but just stuff about the industry.
You can find mentorship in literally every corner of this office. Even as an engineer, I've had really great conversations with people on the marketing team.
My experience at Squarespace has really opened my eyes to the possibility of design and front-end code. I think in the beginning of the summer, I was really interested in back-end work, but now that I've spent time here, I'm very interested in being a full-stack engineer and working with both sides of engineering.
I feel like I've made lifelong friends. I feel like we have lunch together very often, and we hang out after work.
This has been a memorable experience for me, and I doubt that I'd be able to get the things that I've gotten here elsewhere.